Weather Authority meteorologist Ron Rose.
Stacey May, are you ready for a life hack? Good thing you got your running shoes.
I do. I wore it. I did. Look at me.
I noticed you a few inches shorter today.
Just a few.
Out with the old, in with the new.
I know. I feel
no
so
heels
weird
today.
standing
No,
here at the
it's
pod.
fine. It's great. It works. All right, here it is.
There.
14th. Want to impress your Valentine's date? Well, you're married, so you've already got your date. Ask them to guess where you are going for dinner, and then go there.
Okay.
Their first guess is usually where they really want to go.
Oh, I see. So it's sort of like avoiding the where do you want to go, and then nobody will decide issue.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Well, I mean,
did you ever have that problem? Like, here's the thing, and I know a lot of people like to say, oh, they want to be polite and say,
right.
but then you think, I don't want to go to that place.
Right. Well, that's what happens. You say you don't care and you won't decide, but then they do say something, and then it really isn't where you want to go, and then you usually end up saying, or they can just tell. You can tell you don't want to go there.
Well,
so I feel like it's going to backfire on you.
So where was your first date? When you went to prom, where did you guys go beforehand?
I think we went to Hobbs, because, you know,
Hobbs Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I think we did then. I'm pretty sure that's where one of those, at least one of those dances was. But anyway, that's, okay, well, we'll think about it. I guess that's one way to...
We know that,
It was not McDonald's, no. I don't even know if there was a McDonald's up there whenever I was
Might not have been. Hey, but Hobbs was there. That's better than McDonald's.
Right.
Well, is that still around?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was actually there a couple weeks ago.
Oh, there you go. Good deal. So we take a look outside, better get to the weather here. Not a whole lot to talk about today except beautiful weather. Yeah, no problems there. A beautiful blue sky over USI as we look out toward the west from the west side of town. And of course, we got a view of parts of campus anyway. Look at that vivid blue sky over Central City. That's our Austin Holmes camera down there in Muhlenberg County. Is still working on, of course, the interchange. They're working on a lot of things just inside Ward County. I'll tell you that. Epworth, Grimm, you guessed it. But they're still working. But the traffic is flowing at 66 and 69. That's the main thing. And then downtown Evansville in all its glory. Look at, I mean, not a cloud in sight. It just looks beautiful. Now the river's not looking quite so blue. It's like when the sun gets up a little bit, it starts to turn a little bit more brown, which is what its natural color is. 53 degrees. The wind is currently calm. Wind has not been a factor all day. We've had a calm wind basically all day. Really, this is the picture perfect day for Valentine's Day. Perfect picnic day is what it is. If you could just steal away for a couple of hours this afternoon, that would be a great thing to do. 46 degrees Lagodi, 48 French Lick, and 49 in Vincennes. So a little chillier up to the northeast, but at the same time, most of us now in the 50s and some well into the 50s. 57 Madisonville, 58 in Greenville, 54 in both Tell City and Owensboro, 55 in both Henderson and Carmine, 57 in both Morganfield and Dixon. So I love what I'm seeing there temperature-wise. And again, well on our way to the 60-degree mark for us and some locations, especially down in western Kentucky, where they had clouds overnight for a while, kept the temperature up. Clouds broke up right around sunrise, perfect timing. So they get basically the blanket of clouds to keep them warm at night. You get the sunshine during the day to warm you up during the day. And they could be hitting the mid-60s in some parts of western Kentucky. Would not be surprised to see that. Anyway, nothing shaking across the region. Easy travel day, Chicago, Nashville, Cincinnati, Lexington, St. Louis. Yeah, just have the sun getting your eyes if you're traveling to St. Louis, I guess, later on this afternoon, traveling to the west. Future track. Not much of anything to track, certainly not today. I mean, basically a blank map for the rest of the day. Here come a few clouds, though, later on tonight. Should be dry for your morning drive. I mean, talk about if you're getting going between about 6 and 7 o'clock, like a lot of us do, you should be dry. But here comes some showers, just a few light rain showers, not going to amount to much. For a lot of us, just 3 drops on a brick bat, if it's anything. And then here comes that rain into the Evansville Metro. It looks like right around 8 o'clock here for the Metro, and then really fizzling out in just a few spotty showers as it exits the tri-state by 9:30, 10 o'clock. And then we're looking pretty good for the rest of the day. Now, the temperature is going to drop later in the afternoon, but the high is still going to make its way up close to 60. Upper 50s is what I'm calling it for our Thursday before that colder air behind that front really starts to kick in. And then we are going to be colder for Friday, and here come the clouds, and they're going to be stacking up pretty quickly throughout the morning. The rain and the snow should hold off until the afternoon, and yeah, you can see it rearing its ugly head. Now, Future Track model has been very bullish on getting us quite a bit of snow. Other guidance, not nearly as bullish, and I'm kind of siding with the other guidance right now. We'll have to wait and see, but I think it's going to be less than an inch for all of us across the board, and probably for most of us less than 1/10 of an inch, but could be a little bit more. This could be actually a trend as opposed to an outlier, so we'll see if the trend continues over the next couple of runs on Future Track. Anyway, high today without a flake or a drop is going to be 60 degrees, plenty of that sunshine, mild, I reckon, and not much of a wind to deal with either from the south-southwest at 5 to 10, and really closer to 5 than 10 for most of the afternoon. 3-degree guarantee called for a high yesterday at 53, got up to 55. That'll work. Diane Kramer of Evansville. Congratulations, Diane. You've got yourself a sock cap courtesy of Ackerman Chiropractic. Come on by the station and pick it up. See, pay them up front. She's got the tickets. She's got the mugs. She's got everything up there. 60 degrees today, 58 tomorrow. Then here comes the colder air on Friday. Yes, a little rain and a little bit of snow out there, unfortunately. And then we could see some minor accumulations, it looks like. Saturday morning, with the rain, snow, everything's out of the picture. But look at that cold air.
That's cold.
36 degrees. Morning lows are going to be well down below freezing in the 20s on Saturday and Sunday. But we bounce back nicely into the 50s next week.
That's okay. I mean, we're going to complain on Saturday, no doubt. But we won't be complaining for too long.
Oh, I'll complain quite a bit on Saturday.
We've just been spoiled.
Yeah, but our blood is thinned out, so it's going to be tough, yeah.
Thank you, Ron. We'll be right back after this with more local lifestyles. Merritt is cooking for us. Let's see what she's got.